If you have lower highs, you've got a downtrend. If you have higher lows, you have an uptrend. It's as simple as that. So I have no idea why people make a fuss about it. So after we've clarified how to spot a particular trend, let's get started with today's lesson. Welcome to Swiss Trading School. Today's program is a very special one because it's not just another video about another pattern. I will for sure continue with the patterns because this is really important. But what I do want to do today is I have an example for you. I was dealing with a particular problem this morning and I thought this might be interesting for you. So yeah, please subscribe to my channel. Make sure you leave a comment if you have a particular question or if you want to say something nice about my videos, and share my videos with anybody on Instagram or with anybody who might be, interested in day trading. So without further ado, let's get started with today's program. All right, now we're going to answer this question here. Would you buy or sell after the green candle I circled? And you can already answer this question based on the very first two videos you've watched on this channel. And today I'm going to answer the question how to spot a particular trend. Now, if you're at the very beginning of your career as a day trader, what I would do is to write down 3 reasons to sell and 3 reasons to buy. What makes you sell? What makes you buy? Now, to answer this question, I first of all need to open up a chart. For this, I assume you don't have an account anywhere, right? Because there are tons of platforms. I'm going to talk about all of them and the pros and cons. But for now, what you could do is enter on Google GBP USD, investing.com, and then click on the very first one. And then here you are, just scroll down a bit and then choose the candlesticks because this is what we need. Scroll down, choose month, and then click on the canvas because you'd like to zoom in, and then wait, and then scroll down, and then choose monthly chart again, scroll down, and then you can basically zoom in, right? There is an advertising. Okay, right. Okay, that's a previous month. Now, the problem with the previous month is that there are loads of problems or there are loads of information we can basically draw from this particular chart. But I am going to talk about all these points you have learned so far. Yeah, otherwise it will be very confusing for you. Now, with this candle, we've got, you've got a clear uptrend because an uptrend means there is a higher high and you've got higher lows. You've got higher lows each time. With each bar, right, with each candle, you've got higher lows. That means it's an uptrend. Now, with this candle, the problem is it's not a very beautiful candle because the shadow is slightly longer than the body itself, right? It is a green body, that's right. But the problem is people seem to have lost their motivation to continue buying. So they're some sort of, exhausted, tired. Now, on a weekly basis, right, people clearly say we are exhausted. We tried to move up, but it failed, basically. It failed, right? But we tried it. And the thing is, you've got a long shadow for that's the previous week. And that means, the following week, which is this one here, that's the current week, won't be just selling, but people might try to come back. They might try to move into this shadow. They might try to, first of all, to go down and then come back. Because it's not just a sign of we are exhausted, it's also a sign of we tried. So why don't we try again, is my question. Yeah. That's the weekly, and then we've got the daily message or daily chart. And here again, we've got, you know, people, that's a downtrend. A downtrend can be seen if you have lower highs and lower lows, basically, right? And here, the problem is yesterday, for example, they were within this candle. That means they refused somehow to go down. And that's a very important information for the next day. They refused. They, first of all, they tried to go up, they failed, and the previous day closed with a rat body. But what we have to take into consideration is that they refused to go lower than the day before. That means Friday. Yeah. So that's a very important information, and that also explains why yesterday and as well as today, right, we've got people being indecisive because they're green, red, green, red, green, red, green, red, green, red. So people are indecisive. They don't know what to do, right? That means if the participants don't know what to do, right, that means a decision will be made sooner or later. And it makes always sense, it's always reasonable, especially when you are at the very beginning of your career, to basically note that down, that people are waiting for a decision and not to do anything, not to take a particular trade, right? So, and something else, what you have to take into consideration is this one, focus, yeah, is this one here. The bottom is not very nice, you know, it goes lower and then it's basically not reliable, right? It then goes up. It leaves the price range. This seems to be a price range because people are moving within this zone, right? I will teach you how to spot a price range and how to spot a support level, how to spot a resistance level, sorry. All right, but people are moving up and down, and it's not very beautiful because people are going slightly down. They're trying to break out of this zone, and all of a sudden they're coming back. And then again, they're trying to go up. Here, they're trying to go up. They're slightly trying to leave the zone and then coming back, because this is what happened later on, yeah? So you would not do anything. That's the answer. So this is it for today. Please don't forget to subscribe to this channel. There are loads of other videos I will be uploading, and I absolutely enjoy teaching day trading to anyone who is interested. So looking forward to seeing you next time. So bye-bye, take care.